Hi guys. Trying to get everything set up. Hi Jason. What's up guys? One sec. I need to... Can we hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Because I didn't check. Hi. Phil, Courtside Club member. Cindy, Courtside Club member. What's up, you guys? I'm gonna address, let me know if you guys can hear me, please. Yes? Okay, perfect. Just gonna let you guys know that you were right. If you guys remember the last stream and I told you how, like, my jaw / tooth was hurting, my I don't know if you guys can tell how swollen my face is, but this is my good side. Yeah, I'm definitely having some problems. You guys were right. For all of you who said I needed to go to the doctor, I went to the doctor today because the whole side of my face was swollen. But we're here. I'm trying to eat. Make sure the mic is all the way up. Also, you guys might need to... This mic is, like, a little bit low in general. But yeah, I'm actually eating, like, children's food right now. But I'm trying to eat. It just hurts. So here we are. Game is in 8 minutes. I know I'm a little bit late to this stream, but I have to find out what channel it's on to. Also, I need to change the score and everything also. Let's see. The Fever also struggle with the Valkyries. So, but they beat the Sparks last time, so I feel like they have a pretty good chance. It seems like they're in really good spirits right now, but I did hear that Chloe Bibby is... There we go. Scores change. Box scores will be changed like midway through the first. But yeah, midway through the first, I will get the box scores changed. But yeah, we're eating, it's literally like these children's, they're supposed to be like French fries, but they're broccoli and some other veggies. They're supposed to like hide it for kids. Oh, anyway. Andrew said wake surfing injury. No. So I just need to get my wisdom teeth out. So I have antibiotics and pain meds. They're not working so well yet. It's a little bit better than earlier for sure, but I have antibiotics and pain meds, and then next week I need to get them out as soon as possible. So that's that. But if I look kind of strange, like, I don't know what to do. Accelerator said, did you get the tooth situation under control? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about, because like my face is so... It's hard to tell on here, I guess. It doesn't look that bad, but this is a whole lump that's like... I guess it's better than it was this morning, because you couldn't even see my jawline this morning. So that's a good thing. Maybe the pain meds are helping with the swelling, but... Yeah, Arthur said Chloe's knee swelled up. Yeah, I feel like I'm having empathy pains for the Fever girl. My jaw is for Lexi, and then the swelling is for Chloe. But yeah, I don't even know what channel is this game on tonight. I didn't even check. Andy, what's up? Hi, Rachel. Come on, Fever. I'm also so sad, though, because I wanted to do a pizza party with you guys, but I don't think I can eat pizza right now. I think I would struggle with that. Okay. Where? TV and streaming. Oh, so it's just on League Pass again? Or it's on NBA TV? Let's see if it's on League Pass, because I feel like when it's on League Pass, it's like the timing is better. Okay, watch. Change to this other ear. Okay. Indy at Golden State. It is on League Pass. Perfect. Ron said Sonny doesn't recognize Rachel. He has gone MIA. Sonny is currently sleeping in the kitchen. So that's where he's at. Accelerator, thank you for the $2. Other Rachels have worked for the Raiders. Have they? Who was that? Mike says it's on YouTube TV. So I want to shout out all the Courtside Club members that are here so far. Phil, Cindy, we have Kyoka in here, Fire 707, Cindy, Ben, Just Jules is here. Is that everyone? Marnie is here, Accelerator's here, Kayler's here, Phil's here, Dennis is here, Thunderhawk is here. Is Thunderhawk at the game is the real question. Okay, here we go. 3 minutes until game time. I'm honestly I haven't really been on the internet today to give you guys updates of kind of what's going on. I woke up, I did a Pilates class, and then I went straight to urgent care because my jaw was growing and it hurt. So I'm like, I gotta get this taken care of. Yeah, so that's where we are for today. Duran said, hey, Rachel from Toronto, what's up? Andrew said, when seeing Dre play in France, ever hop over to Monaco? I did go to Monaco. I did. I felt like I was in a movie when I was in Monaco. There was one day that I was walking around Monaco, and it felt like that like Lizzie McGuire movie. I don't know if that makes sense, but everyone's on those scooters just whipping around. The buildings are so cool. Brian said, sorry to hear that. Are you okay? I am okay. I'll be fine. Just next week, I was joking. I was texting my producer today, and if I have to get my wisdom teeth out, I was like, if Caitlin comes back next week and I'm like fresh out of getting my wisdom teeth out, I said I don't care what it is. If she comes back, I don't care. I'll be live streaming from surgery. I'll be. We're not missing that game. Prodigal's here. What's up? Do you guys have Labor Day plans? I know not everybody who's here is in the United States, but for those of you who are, do you guys have any Labor Day plans? Oh, which also reminds me, I need to do a poll. Start a poll. You guys know what it is. Who will win? There's gonna be... Who will? Why did it... Okay, there we go. Who will win? Fever? This, hopefully, if nothing else, will be a good game to watch. Like a fun game to watch. But... Fever Valkyries, who do you guys think? Phil has a family gathering tomorrow. That's fun. Brian said the wife made my plans. That's good. Just listen to the wife. Accelerator plans to labor for the Courtside Club. We got our courtside RV here. Working on the weekends, working on the holiday. Fire said my plans are not to do labor. That's a smart move. Smart move. Angelfish is here too. Box of chocolates. Yep, that's for sure. Never know what you're going to get with this team. That weird science guy said I'm not in the US, so I have class tomorrow. That's all right. You probably have other holidays that where you have days off that we don't have days off. Although I feel like in America there's like a lot of I feel like we add new days for holidays every year. Jennifer said barbecue at the sisters. Why is the game not playing, by the way? Why are they still playing this interview? Oh, it's because I'm not live. What the heck? What the heck? No. Why did it not? Why is it playing an interview instead of the game? Hold on, you guys. There's something glitching with League Pass because you click on the game and it goes. So I'm going to try to pull it up on Spectra. Let's see. Oh, flash flood warning. Amazing. Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't know why. Like, the WNBA app is glitching or something. WNBA basketball. Come on. Golden State Valkyries. Here we go. Play. There we go. Okay. That was really weird. So if you guys are on League Pass or if you have like the WNBA app and you're trying to click on it and it's playing an interview, that means that that's not the game. So here we are. Ready to go. I just didn't want to miss it. Also, I have these, which are just also like children's food, but they're black bean stars. Not bad. Soft food for the evening. I tried to eat an apple earlier. Oh my god, that was the dumbest thing I've done all day. It hurt so bad. I like took one bite. It was weird too. So I don't know if it's like the acidity in apples or something. It went straight back to my jaw and just set it on fire. It hurt so bad. And then it swelled up so quick after eating the apple. I was icing it. So that was dumb, but these are fine. We're talking about Kelsey Mitchell. Starting lineup, same for the Fever. For the Valkyries, Veronica Burton, Charles, oh shoot, I was chewing. Charles Salon, Rupert, and I didn't see the last person, sorry. Gonna have to be eating soup for the week. Yeah, I really overestimated my pain tolerance today trying to eat an apple. That was really dumb. I like Natalie Nokasi so much. I don't want to chew in your guys' ear. I also think that hurt. I also think that the Golden State Valkyries have a really good chance of making playoffs. Like right now, the Sparks are slipping and the Mystics just got eliminated today. But the Valkyries, like, yeah, the game, I think it was the game just yesterday, they blew out the Mystics and eliminated them. But the Sparks are only one game behind that. And so I feel like it's looking really good for the Valkyries to also make playoffs. I think the Fever will be fine. It's just about what seed they're going to get. But Coach Steph White has a slick pony. You know she means business when she has her hair in a pony to start the game. I'm telling you. Watch out for ponytail Steph. Rick said stay away from lemons, limes, vinegar. So really anything acidic, I guess? LG said, what are you drinking, smoking, and eating for the stream? I'm smoking on my broccoli french fries. Children's soft food. And these little black bean stars. And I'm drinking some iced tea. Oh dear, not again. Not again, you guys. There's a delay in the game because they have a clock issue. Come on, WNBA, get it together. Come on. This is the second game in a row. They had like 3 clock issues the last game. Who do they have running this thing? Oh, the guy all the way to the right is freaking out. Oh, does Timmy start? Was that the last person on that list that I missed? Way to make the players cold. Cindy said Sephora refs are Foot Locker today. It looks like they're both out there. We have one guy and 2 girls, I think, reffing this game. But we need a new name for whoever runs the scoreboard because they seem to have issues also. I would be so mad if I was them because you just warm up, then you get cold. That's annoying. Bob said my league pass isn't working either. Yeah, there's something going on with the app. I thought they were just like showing an interview for pregame, but the interview just kept playing and the game is clearly starting. Well, trying to start. They're struggling a little bit, but... Thunder said Draymond Green is there? All right, oh my god, you guys, they have Sephora across the scores table. They heard us. I love Sephora, by the way. But I don't want anyone working at Sephora refereeing one of my games. Lexi Hall still sporting the eyes. All right, here we go. Odyssey Sims has the ball to Kelsey Mitchell. Aaliyah Boston, quick roll to the basket and quick turnover. All right, here we go. I'm making sure I'm live, but yeah, if you guys are off with the timing of me, there is a little bit of a delay on YouTube, and then sometimes there's a little bit of a delay on the game too. So if you guys want to like pause your game for 10 seconds so we can be exactly on, that works. Otherwise, yeah. Whistle already? Oh gosh, another clock thing. Another clock thing. Come on. Come on, guys. I mean, this is insane. You know when the stud buds were like, where's Caitlin Clark? Where's Caitlin Clark? Where's Adam Silver? Where's Adam Silver? Somebody come and fix this ASAP. It's happening too much. They're just making stuff up now to fill time. Come on, Valkyries. You have the... You play at freaking where the Warriors play. Just do it like they do it. Put the clock on the logo. I mean, guys, this is what's the issue? Now there's this tech guy coming over. Oh, this poor lady with a neck brace right behind the scores table. The commentators are just yapping. I know the producers in their ear like, okay, fill space, fill space, fill space, fill time. Still on delay, fill time. Come on. Ian said a sundial is more accurate, literally. Latchland said Timu clocks, literally. Fabrice said, bro, what are we doing? I mean, they're sitting on the bench now, you guys. This is like a real off to a fantastic start. Come on, WNBA. Oh, they're running. Now they're going to run tests on the clock. While the players just got warmed up. Give them 5 more minutes to warm up. Let them warm up again. Restart the game. Let them warm up again. They're cold. They're getting cold. The commentators are like, oh, okay, fair. Okay, great. Amazing. They're putting the shot clock on the floor. Thank you, Adam Silver. Oh my God, they're saying, I've seen this in the G League, but you have to be more professional in the big leagues. I don't know. The WNBA is still trying to get to the big leagues. With the way they run this league, holy smokes. They got the talent for the big leagues, but they don't have the management yet. All right, here we go. Possibly, hopefully. What do you mean, hopefully they work? The clock people, thank you for the $2. We're just trying to piss Rachel off. Well, you succeeded, clock people. Congratulations, you succeeded. I'm officially pissed off. I have a swollen jaw. I'm eating children's food, and now I have to wait an extra 15 minutes for this game to start. There was a reason I came on late. There's a reason I wasn't on time today. I just knew something like this was going to happen. I knew it. Clock people. Literally, staying warm is the key. Who cares about the focus? They can get that back, but that sucks when you... That's why I always get mad, too, about, like, the reviews and everything, because you just get so cold when they take so long to review things. Chris said you need the vodka. I don't think I can drink vodka with the meds I'm taking right now. The meds are enough. All right, Odyssey Sims has the ball. Here we go, you guys. Hopefully this is the last issue we have. Kelsey Mitchell for 3. She can't hit. I wonder why she didn't hit that. Probably because she's freezing cold now. Who'd they call a foul on? Somebody hooked Lexi Hall? Huh? Oh, Rupert. It's not Rupert, it's Rupert. There we go. Oh, yeah, she hooked Lexi there. Aaliyah on Timmy. This will be a good matchup for tonight. Timmy and Aaliyah. That's the one thing about the Valkyries. They play so fast. That's why I said, if nothing else, this should be a fun game. This should be a fun game to watch. Hopefully the Valkyries playing fast makes the Fever play fast as well. Sims for 3. She's picking up from the other night. Picking up where she left off. Valkyries throw it away. What is going on now? Oh my gosh, this is a joke. Come on, you guys. You guys, this is... Yeah, fans should be booing. This is so amateur. Oh my god, everyone's going back to the bench. This is unacceptable. I'm sorry. This is actually truly unacceptable. Now they're showing Burton highlights that they probably were going to show at like halftime. Now they're wasting all their halftime content. What in the world? What should we do? Like play a game of heads up or something? This is crazy. Amateur hour. This is insane. It is now. You guys, the game was starting at 7:47. I mean, sorry. The game was starting at 7:30 my time. It's 7:47. I need to tweet about this. She Jukester said, "Where are your kitties?" The kitties are sleeping in the kitchen. Maybe I'm sure they'll hear us at some point though. This is crazy. I'm trying to see what the internet is saying because what do you guys want to talk about? Because I feel like you should just start the game over. Or they should let them warm up again. They should give them another 3 minutes to run around. Electricity said time to read my book. Literally. Oh, the score. Sorry. Let me refresh the score. Gosh, mine isn't working either. There you go. 3-2. 3-2. It's been 2 minutes. Nobody can get in a rhythm. Everyone's freezing cold. Caitlin's even cold. She's out there on the court. They're talking about keeping the time on the score set. Like, just imagine if this was an NBA game. They would have like 4 different levels of things that they could do. Prodigal said the game should be rescheduled. Oh my gosh, that might be a little bit overkill, but we're 20 minutes in. We're 20 minutes into the game. Bruce said the game is boring. I mean, it has been quite boring. It has definitely been quite boring so far. I want to see what the internet is saying. Nothing. Give the girls 3 minutes to warm up. Cut to a commercial. Who are these people coming to sit courtside? They're trying to talk about them. Oh, that's that football player guy. George Kittle. They're just putting the cameras on courtside because they have nothing else to do. Dennis said Caitlin might be ready by the time they start playing. Literally. Dashida said stayed up all night for this game. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you stayed up all night because now it's going to be a late game. Or this is laugh. NBA TV, go to a commercial. Okay, well, Brian said the wife is making fajitas for a late dinner. You guys, holy crap. They're testing out. This is insanity. They're testing out like air horns. They're testing out air horns. They're testing out air horns for this. Handheld. I'm not making this up. You're literally in the Bay Area where all of the tech people are. And they're testing out handheld air horns. I'm assuming to use as like the buzzer on the clock. Look at this guy. He can't even push the button. It's not even working. This is mind blowing. Call up somebody from like, there's so many tech people in the Bay Area. And you mean to tell me there's no one in here who can fix what's going on? This is the one place where you have people to fix things that are going on. They're cutting to random people in the crowd. And they still haven't gone to commercial break. This is the... They still haven't gone to commercial break. I'm dumbfounded. I'm dumbfounded by the level of incompetence across the board. While we have the time... Well, let's look at some WNBA storylines that we should have been talking about during halftime, but we're going to bring it up now, so we're not going to have anything to talk about during halftime. This is crazy. What the heck? Joe said, hey, they got to get a hold of you. You know how to do some IT work. I mean, I could... The fact... I'm telling you guys, I don't know if you're watching this with me or you have the same broadcast, but they literally had a guy. I don't know if you saw that guy. He's holding an air horn. He's like trying to... Like, what do you do? Pull that out of his pocket? He's like, oh, yeah, I just randomly carry around an air horn. Let's see if this will work. Oh, see, he got it. Now it's working. Now, the guy next to him got it to work. This guy right here who currently has it in his hand, he does not know how to blow an air horn. So it probably wasn't in his pocket. It was in someone else's. The other guy behind him saying, like, be strong. Just be strong. Push the button. Caitlin's furious. Caitlin's like, Kate Martin and I will just go to dinner. Just, who cares? We'll go to dinner. Lexi's like, I could just go get more rest. I look like that Arthur character when she's really tired. Chloe's like, you guys made my knees swell up for this. Oh, now everyone's having a little powwow. And you really think the little handheld air horn is going to work with that sold out crowd of 20,000 people? IQ test for everyone. IQ test for everyone who think that baby little air horn is going to shut up 20,000 people and the players are going to be able to hear it on the court. Simple Ann said, I think the game is already over. Natalie and Akasi look so... Yeah, don't, and let them re-warm up. Oh. There was a power outage at Chase. Okay. I'll stop being mean to everyone if that was the case. If that truly was the case. If they're just making that up, then... But still, at the same time, you're in the Bay Area. You can't tell me that there's not somebody in tech or that can fix this. Or figure out another... Like, they have to have things in the back. Let the girls warm up, please, again. Please. Give them balls. The lights are still on. They can be on the court warming up. They can be on the court warming up and then fixing the clocks wherever they need to fix them at. Gary said power outage, the lights are on. Yeah, maybe they just are using that as like a scapegoat thing. I don't know. Oh. Now Caitlin's going and hugging people. So they're going back to the locker room? Not going to be playing anytime soon? Autumn said so, just a power outage on just the shot clocks. What? Yeah, I feel like they have... Oh, so now they're going to commercial break. Now they're going to commercial break. Like, I think I got to... Is this an ESPN notification about it? It should be, because this is blasphemy. This is insanity. Oh, no. Just kidding. This is celebrities at the U.S. Open. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be about an Indiana Fever game on NBA TV on a Sunday. How does that even happen? Okay, but if you do have a power outage, you have plenty of time to, like, go back into the arena and just, like, run checks. The clock is kind of one of the most important things. This is one of the most important things. What's going on? Cindy said, oh, FFS. You guys know what that means. Pat said, this is sad. No. Q said college football on ABC. Team Magic said, how did they not know this ahead of time? I mean, I guess it just depends on how fast the power outage was, like how soon, you know what I'm trying to say, I can't speak. If the power outage was like close to game time, then they wouldn't have had time to kind of whatever, you know, like check things. But if it was earlier on in the day, then what the heck? Jade said, nice, easy win for the girls tonight. I mean, that'd be crazy if they postponed it. What are the rules about, like, having to push back game time? Like, how late could they possibly wait? Because now it's been a full 30 minutes. It's been a full 30 minutes. Mama D said generators. Yeah, I mean, the lights are on. Everything else is working in the arena. It's just the shot clock and the game clock. Game delayed technical difficulties. Okay, they're letting them warm up again at least. Oh, power outage my butt. What time was the power outage? Can one of you guys be like super researcher IT people and look up when the power outage was? I'm sure you could find it on the internet. Because I wonder if they just didn't run thorough checks like they should have. Kevin, thank you so much for the $10. Not much happening, but I appreciate it. De'Aaron said my Valks are going to win this game. Wait, I need to do a new poll. Will the game happen? Let's see. Will the game happen? Yes or no? Jessica said conspiracy theories. Let's go. I mean, that also, though, it sucks way less for us than it sucks for the fans in that arena right now. Like, could you imagine? Oh, I hear a buzzer. I hear a buzzer going off. It's not the air horn. It's not the air horn that the man pulled out of his pocket and didn't have enough strength to push the button. They're taking another commercial break because they waited so long to not take a commercial break. Oh, they said just kidding. No, we're not going to take a commercial break. Okay. Free Bill, thank you so much for the $10. Come on, power outage and lights are on. Maybe they unplugged something. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is like maybe like it reset something and they didn't run checks before the game, but I feel like that's just something that you always do, no? The lights are on, like all of the ad things are on. All, you know what I mean? All of the tickers across the top are on. Everything is working. They said the biggest delay in a G League game. Oh gosh. Shane, thank you for the $20. Appreciate it. Yeah, you guys, we're just oh, Jessica sent another membership, you guys. Oh, and Nate picked it up. Welcome to the Courtside Club, Nate. Yeah, I appreciate all the gifts, you guys. I don't know if I'm entertaining you because there's nothing really to watch. This is crazy. I don't know how long it's going to take. I also feel bad for everybody who's tuning in from another country and either waking up late or staying up late or waking up early just to watch this game. And now you guys are going to be so tired also. I also feel so bad for everyone in that arena. I guess none of them have work tomorrow, though. Whatever. They can stay up late. Dennis said reboot. Yeah. I just feel like unless the power outage literally happened like an hour before game time, but even then it would have been a delay for the teams even arriving at the arena, so that doesn't make sense either. The power outage had to happen earlier on in the day. Like, it had to be significantly earlier on because both teams have shoot around in the morning and then they come to the arena like a few hours before the game. So I don't know if I'm buying this whole power outage thing. I want to know when it happened. I want to know what time it happened. Wilson said 9 a.m. in the Philippines. Okay, so you're fine in the Philippines. I know some people have been staying up late, though, for this. Kayla, thank you so much for the $10 for your kitty treats. Thank you. I appreciate it. Feel better. I'm trying. It's, yeah, if I'm talking a little funny, it's still quite uncomfortable, but it is what it is. I'm here with you guys. Like I told you to, if I get my wisdom teeth out next week and there's a game, I'll be on right after. I'll be there. Through it all. Steve said I cannot find anything online about a power outage there. Are they just trying to cover their butts because they know how unprofessional and wild this is? Written, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Thank you. Marshall said power outages are common in California. Well, we just had a crazy flash flood and thunderstorm this evening, and look at my power. It's going to be karma, though. I say that, and then it just goes out. But I think we're in the clear. Joe said, how did you hurt yourself? My wisdom teeth are just growing in improperly. That's how I hurt myself. My wisdom teeth hurt me. They're to blame. Okay, so I'm seeing if there's anything else on... Oh my god, wait. That's so funny. There's this clip of Caitlyn. Remember when I was telling you guys about the air horn? The thing. You guys all saw it if you're watching the game. There's this video of Caitlyn and she's like, we can't play with that. It's like, how could you play with that? You think the air horn is going to be loud enough? A little handheld air horn that you push is going to be loud enough? Okay, we're starting. But they added... Oh, it's 0-0 again? Wait, they have 0-0 on the television. It's 3-5 on my screen, but it's 0-0 on the television. Come on, NBA TV. You didn't have a power outage, NBA TV. What's going on? Okay, they took the score down. Okay, now there's no score on screen. This is a clown show. There's no score. Okay, they just put it back up. Okay, here we go, you guys. All right. Game's happening. I'm taking down this poll. Unlimited, thank you for the $2. Nonetheless, this game could go either way. It definitely could. I'm hoping, if nothing else, it's just a quick game. Like a fast-paced game. It's not going to be quick. We know that. We already had a 30-minute delay. Odyssey Sims gets her shot blocked. Veronica Burton. Repair for 3 from the top of the key, and she hits. This is also another game for the Indiana Fever where it's not a home game. Like, the Valkyries do a really good job with their fan base. Like, they have some fans that are super locked in. Kelsey backdoor pass from Aaliyah Boston to Kelsey. I really love the Valkyries colors, by the way. I think their jerseys are really cool. The black and the lavender, very cool. Oh. That was nice. Janelle Salone for 3. A little step back 3 in the corner. Freebell, thank you so much for the $10. Fever win 3-2 in 2 minutes. Yeah, literally. They almost had it there. They almost had it. If they had to cancel the game. Odyssey, little pull up from the elbow. She can't hit. I feel like my feet is behind a bit, but I don't know what I can do about it. Oh my gosh. Repair, another 3. She heard me say her name wrong. She's like, well, take that. Take these 3s. 14-5, Golden State. – 12-2 run for the Valkyries. Aaliyah Boston. Oh. Timmy Figbenleg going in there. That was like the same play when Sophie got injured. And they called a charge on Timmy. That was a nice move right there. Janelle Salon. That was a nice move. That was a tough move. You get a 3. And you get a 3. And you get a 3. Leah Boston. Oh. Natasha Howard, big rebound, and she goes back up with it. That was big. Whoa. Kelsey Mitchell strips. Going the full length, but did she yeah, she doubled. It was like a double because it got stuck on her jersey. They did tip it the first time, but then after she ripped it through, it like got stuck on her jersey. Autumn said they have to defend better at the 3. Let them try and score in the paint. Yeah, it's really the Fever rotations. They're trying this new thing. I'm interested to see if they try it today. Because in the last few games, they've been trying this new, like, double team and trapping kind of scheme. And I think they're doing that to get ready for playoffs. For, like, certain players that they play against in playoffs. But when they do that, their rotations aren't always great. So I'm interested to see, like, if they do that today. Because that's what happened with the Sparks. Like, the Sparks were kind of getting anything they wanted. The Sparks just turned the ball over every time. Like, every other time they got a possession. Dennis said hit the like button. Yeah, you guys, don't forget. Don't forget to hit the like button.
It is crazy that you can get this much support from a bra that has absolutely zero underwire. It's totally invisible.
Also, thanks to all of you guys for hanging out with me on your Sunday evening. Sunday evening on a holiday weekend with a game delay of 30 minutes. Michaela said, go get CC shorts and a jersey. I've seen enough. I feel like the Valkyries would be a tough game for her to come back to because they play so quickly. And they were blitzing her like the couple game, or did she only play one game against them? I remember one game in particular that she played against them, and they blitzed her so much. So I feel like it'd be tough for her to come back from injury for this game particularly. Golden State said my two favorite teams. It might be two of my favorite teams too, honestly. I like the Valkyries. I like the Liberty. Oh. Who else do I like? I like the Mystics. I do actually like the Mystics. The Storm is growing on me. Yeah. Wow, you guys are insane. 300 likes already. I don't know if this has to do with the delay of game that we had, but we're not even to halftime and we already have 300 likes. That's crazy. You see how watch these doubles that they're sending. And then their rotations are off. Like, they haven't gotten it yet, but I feel like it's something they're practicing for possibly playoffs. Lexi driving to the baseline, but she gets it stolen. She gets it stolen. Not sure if I love Natasha Howard guarding Janelle Salone. Move this a little closer. No. Okay. That's another three. That's another three for the Valkyries. How many threes is that so far? I need to pull up this game also. Stats will be coming. Actually, you know what? Stats are probably populated by now. I need to get those up for you guys. Aaliyah Boston, little mid-range from the corner. She can't hit. Whoa. Oh. Veronica Burton straight to the basket. The rotations are so strange on defense. I feel like, I could totally be wrong, but I feel like there's a new defense that they're working on. And they're out rebounding the Fever. Fever look tired. Wake up, ladies. All right. Box score is coming up. Whoa. Oh, they called a foul on Kelsey. Okay, box scores are coming up. Fever's on top this time. Why is it doing that? Hold on.
last night, and then Veronica Burt here on that drive. Just doing a fantastic job reading the defense, seeing what this matchup zone is giving her, turning on the jets and attacking.
Looked like she put a little English on that layup. He's impressive. 2-on-1 the other way off the turnover. It's the 5th turnover of the game already for Golden State. And the one bucket was Boston.
Aaliyah Boston for 3. Huge brick. What is going on? Oh my gosh, no. Rupert with another 3. She has 3 threes in the first quarter. She didn't get cold. Of all people, she didn't get cold. Cooking them. Absolutely cooking them. All right, there you go. Box scores are up.
Party for the Golden State Valkyries. They've knocked down 6 threes in this first quarter. Rupert getting that rebound, knocked out to her. She goes, I'm feeling good from 3-point land. Last night,
Not the best start for the Fever.
her last
Not the best start at all.
2% from downtown. Already tonight, she's knocked down 3.
Zeke said put Bibby in. Bibby is in street clothes today. She will not be playing. She will not be playing. I mean, the Golden State Valkyries, they came out to play for what they're playing for, which is a good playoff seed. Skittles said it's early, guys. Don't count them out. It's definitely early. You know, and the Indiana Fever, they've proven for most of the year they were not winning close games. They weren't coming back if they were down, but they won the last game against the Sparks, which was a close game. And then they also, that Connecticut Sun game, they came back. They really showed some real fight. So they're not out until they're out. But the Golden State Valkyries, like, they ran through the the Mystics last night. They won by what, like 35 or something?
It's been really impressive to see how they're holding teams early on. I mean, we talk about setting the tone. That's exactly
All right, here we go. So Bree Turner is in. Dantis is in. Dantis is in early. Kelsey Mitchell puts up a crazy shot. Can't finish. No. This isn't a good matchup. What are these matchups right now? I think the Fever might have a matchup issue with the Valkyries. That's one thing that's scary about the Valkyries. I've talked about this during other live streams, but they're scary because they don't really have like superstar players. They just have a lot of really good players. They play well as a team. They play really scrappy. They play really fast. They move the ball around. They cut well. They shoot threes well. And so it's not like there's one person you got to focus on. Like any given night, like Rupert tonight will probably have like a 20-25 point game. She's had 3 threes in the first quarter. You just never know. But these matchups look strange. Like Dantis is guarding Burton. I don't know if I like that. Lexi Hall for 3. There she goes. Get him going, Lex. 10-point game. 22-12. The Valkyries are up. Nice shot, Lexi. The zombie for 3. Yeah, literally.
not going to let them catch fire here. We got to stop things and talk it over.
Comedian Shane Gillis is coming to the Bay. Join us live at Chase Center on Friday.
Shane Gillis is coming to the Bay. I did not know who that guy was until I went to the ESPYs and he was hosting it. And my videographer was with me and he was like, I love this guy. I was like, oh, I've never heard of this guy before. But he's a comedian. Now I know him. Adeline said put Powers in. Yeah, I'm a little confused why Dantis is going in before Ariel Powers. I feel like she's a, you know, Steph White's always talking about matchups and this and that, and that's what, like, her rotations are dependent on that. But I feel like Ariel Powers matches up better with some of these players than Dantis. Am I wrong? They're like a little too quick for her. I feel like you put Dantas in before Aerial Powers if you're going up against like the Atlanta Dream or something, not the Valkyries. Tully said, do you play? I used to play. I'm retired now. All right, so Kate Martin's in. Burton's in. Charles in. Okay, so now Kelsey Mitchell is guarding Veronica Burton. Watch this defense there. Oh, that was a travel. No? That wasn't a travel first. Bree Turner, nice defense. Odyssey Sims taking the ball up. Dantas setting the screen here. Pick and pop for 3. Dantas is on a huge, nice Lex. That was a good hustle. And she saved her travel, too. Like, she didn't travel because she started dribbling before she hit the ground. Wait, let's see. Let's see if it was a foul. So she gets the rebound here. She starts dribbling. Wait, so they called it on Burton or they called it on Charles? Because I feel like Charles hit her from the back. I don't know what Veronica did. I might have to ice my jaw at halftime. I can't even lie to you guys. It's kind of starting to hurt to talk. Kelsey Mitchell, long 2, but she made it, so we'll take it. But I don't want to see it again, okay? Long 2s. I'm only giving her a pass because she made this one, but I don't need any more. Now they're running like a matchup zone. Kate Martin for 3, and she hits. She shoots it just straight over Kelsey. Like, Kelsey was there with her hands up. She just shot it over top of her. Lexi again. Oh. Oh! Oh my gosh, that was in and out. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. Veronica Burton, coast to coast. Oh my god, she got it off before the buzzer, which is crazy. John said this is going to be a blowout. This team is so flat-footed. Hopefully not. Maybe they're just tired. I feel like they were kind of flat against the Sparks too, and then they picked it up in the third, which they normally don't do. But 25-14 to end the first. Yup said that was only the first quarter. It literally was only the first quarter. We went on live for like an hour already. You guys, this is going to be a long one. This is going to be a long one. My jaw is probably going to grow 4 times its size. Look at that thing. So embarrassing. Look at this cheek sizes. This versus this. Oh dear. Steve said, is it halftime yet? No, it's not even close to halftime. Not even close. Halftime though, I'm going to get some ice. Rambo, Courtside Club member. Hey, Rachel in chat. What's up? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Joe said, hey, Rachel, do we need to put you on the injured report? Literally. I'm just hoping the meds kick in so at least for the rest of the week, I won't have pain and swelling. And then next week, we'll have a whole other fiasco. We'll see how we look next week. Rick C said, you and Lex are dos leches with the facial pain. Yeah, I feel like I'm having empathy pains for Lexi. It's like I got elbowed in the jaw. Jade said, get ice now, Rachel. We're not going anywhere. It's okay. I'm going to get it at halftime because I'm going to like finish out this half strong. And then I'll also, I think by that time I'll be able to take my medicine again also. So I'll just grab all of it at once, so it's not melting everywhere. And then we can ice it at half, go into the third quarter. Seema said, did you try clove oil? Actually, you guys, I tried some of the remedies you guys were telling me. I tried the tea thing and it burned so Like, it burned really bad. And then I tried icing, and I did all of this after. And then yesterday I woke up and my face was like a little swollen on the left side, but I was like, oh, it's like not so bad. And then this morning when I woke up, it was like really bad. It was swollen all the way to my eye. But I did try some of your home remedies. Whatever I got going on, I think is just past the level of home remedies. So John said 51 and still have my wisdom teeth. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, but I guess I'm not making it that long. D. Omen said, where is your beautiful cat? You know what? All three of my cats were in the kitchen because I was just in there making my toddler food, and they were sleeping. It's like it started thunderstorming and they all got really tired and they all went to sleep. All right, here we go. Second quarter starting, 25-14. Let's see what we got. Also, I think I'm a little bit behind. If you guys want to pause, or I don't know, there's nothing I can do. It says I'm live right here. Whoa. Block by Bree Turner. It's a nice block. Bree Turner comes in and immediately gets a block, I feel like, every game. Odyssey Sims, a little bit out of control, little floater. That doesn't go in. But Ariel Powers gets a great rebound. Goes back up with it. She can't finish. Kate Martin. Oh, kick out to Kate Martin for 3, and she hits. How many threes have they hit so far? What are they shooting from 3? You guys, they're shooting 89% from 3. They're 8 from 9 from 3. That's remarkable. That's incredible shooting. 8 for 9 as a team from 3. Rupert has 3 threes. Janelle Salon has 2. Charles has 1. Wait, no, Janelle Salon has 3. Rupert has 3. Charles has 1. And Kate Martin has 2. Wait, they're 9 for 10? Oh, I just missed one. Someone else is hitting a 3? I'm a little behind. Hold on. Hold on. Someone else is about to hit a 3. How am I so far behind? It says that I'm live. This is crazy. Hold on. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, dear. Odyssey Sims for 3. She's cold. She bricks it. Then here we go. Veronica Burton. Oh, gosh. There it is. Janelle Salone. That's 9 for 10. They're shooting lights out. They're shooting lights out. Janie said, can we break the clock again? Literally, that might be the Fever's only hope. I also, to be fair though, I love this for, they are just keeping with the theme. They're taking notes from the Golden State Warriors. This is the kind of this kind of basketball is really fun to watch. If they keep this style of basketball, this identity of basketball, they're gonna keep the fans that they have. Like, that's actually crazy. Yeah, 9 for 10. They're shooting 90% as a team from 3. And the Fever are shooting 25% as a team from 3. They're shooting 30% from the field, and the Valkyries are shooting 65% from the field. 65% from the field, 90% from 3. That's not sustainable. It probably won't shoot like that for the rest of the game. If they did, that's crazy, and it needs to be studied what they're eating pregame. But that's fantastic shooting. Magic said the delay helped them shoot, literally. Paul said, Nakase said, every game is a must win now. It really should be. I mean, these teams at the bottom, that seed that you get, it really makes a huge difference. And if we look at the standings right now, the Fever, the Storm, and the Valkyries, it looks like the Sparks are probably going to get eliminated from playoffs. I think they're just a little bit too far out of reach at this moment. But if the Valkyries win, they flip-flop with the Fever. The Fever will be the 8th seed. And I don't think anyone wants to match up against the Lynx. It's also wild to me, you guys, that the Liberty are now the 5 seed. I just think that's crazy. Because Minnesota are 1, Aces 2, Dream 3, Phoenix 4. And then it's the Liberty. Like, I can't believe they're in the bottom of the pack here with everyone else. I'm going to close out my Spectrum and then reopen it because I seem to be pretty far behind. And I'm just gonna see if like rebooting it does anything. No, nothing. Okay, well, I don't know what to do about being a little bit behind. So yeah, let's look at the Fevers actually, their last stretch of games. They said it's raining threes in Valhalla. It definitely is. Let me see. Yeah, so the Fever coming up, they have the Mercury. They have the Mercury, the Sky, just kidding. The Mercury, the Sky, the Mystics, and then the Lynx. Sky should be an easy win. They should beat the Mystics too. Like, what are the Mystics gonna do for the rest of the season now that are they gonna still go for it? I feel like the last game for the Lynx, they'll probably have some players shut down to just be ready for playoffs. So maybe they can win that one too. But yeah, not the easiest schedule for their last 4 games. All right, Aerial Power is coming off the screen. Kicking out to Shea Petty. The Fever is so off right now. They're so cold. They're just like breaking it up. It's like they're rushing the shot. Whoa. I thought that was a travel. I thought it was a foul, and I also thought it was a travel. I'm not sure which came first. Aerial Powers fouls Janelle Salone. Kevin said I'm watching on League Pass. There's a slight delay from them also. Okay, so hopefully we're all in the same boat where we have a bit of a delay. Because I feel bad when I'm so far behind. This is getting ugly, though. 32-14 is wild. They're shooting a lower percentage from the free throw line than they are from the field and from the 3. Let that sink in. They're 1 from 2 from the free throw line. Aerial Powers for 3. These are bricks. These are bricks these ladies are throwing up. They definitely got cold from the shot clock stuff happening. Janelle Salone better watch out for her travels when she catches the ball. Her first step. Oh, Temmie, that was nice move. She gets her. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that? Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that? Oh dear, not the clock again. Firstly, Temmie just faked out the entire Fever team. I don't know what happened. Temmie did one. I mean, obviously they're trying to cover the 3-point because they're making a lot of threes. Temmie did one pass fake. The whole team dispersed. Kelsey Mitchell couldn't do anything. She fell on the ground. She did one pass fake. The whole team went. That was crazy. I had to like do a double take. I was like, what? Did someone blow the whistle or something? They all just went away. She had a wide open layup. Secondly, another clock problem. Oh dear. Yeah, you've told us about 17 times now that there was a power outage earlier today, but somehow all the lights are on, the tickers across the arena are on, all of the brand partnership monitors, all of those are clearly working absolutely flawlessly. It's just the Tissot clocks. Those are the only things that don't happen to be working. So the power outage thing isn't really doing much for us. It would be different if he's like, yeah, there's a power outage and like clocks are kind of out of sync and you know they're having some issues at concession, you know, so this is the only thing. So That bucket was crazy. I mean, I get it though. The Fever now, they're probably traumatized with how many threes they made in the first quarter. So Temmie did one little fake pass. Everyone was out of there. They're like, let me get to the shooters. Why are the referees discussing it? Just sync the clocks back up. Because it's not like this would be different if the shot clock was at like 3 seconds, right? Or 2 seconds. One of the shot clocks expired and one of the shot clocks was at 3 seconds. Like that's when it would make a difference. Why are the referees powwowing about this? Sync the clocks back up and play basketball. Mr. Rob said, someone throw in the towel. H. Wong said, I've seen enough Valkyries get the W. I mean, this isn't a great start. It really isn't. And there's 7 minutes left in the second. We've now been... Geez, how long have we been on now? We've been on for like an hour and 20 minutes already. Oh, just kidding. 75 minutes ago. So an hour and 15 minutes we've been on the live stream. Now the commentators are talking about whose fault it is. Why don't they send a commercial? I'm so confused. These poor commentators are I mean, they're doing the same thing I'm doing. Just pulling stuff to just like making stuff up to talk about. Muira Patrick said the shot clock has won the game. Literally. Marley said I'm a minute behind. I don't know what to do, you guys, because it says that I'm live. So I can try to switch over to League Pass at halftime also. I'm just gonna keep this one going. Now they're reading their promos. This is so funny because if they ever get the clocks to be working properly, the whole second half, they're not going to have promos to read. They're not going to have highlights to go over. Does it seem like a lot of people left their seats too? Maybe they're all going to get food, snacks. Fabrice said no dead air, literally. I mean, I'm trying to keep you guys... keep you guys somewhat entertained or give you something to think about. Jessica said the Sparks and the Mystics are tied. Yeah, at this point, we might have to switch to a different game. Are there NFL games on today? It's Sunday. Oh, probably not if Kittle's sitting courtside. Right, so Temmie fouled Aaliyah Boston. She's laughing about it. Old teammates going at it. All right, Petty's in, Lexi's in, Kelsey's in. They called a foul on a screen. Now they're just calling fouls so they can get the shot clocks back. Pat Gray said we need Sunny. We do need Sunny. When I go get my ice pack, maybe I'll see if Sunny will come with. Shea Petty for 3. She can't hit. Lexi, big rebound. Aerial Powers to the baseline. And one. And one on Kate Martin. That was a nice little move. They haven't scored in a minute. To the baseline. Yeah, she slaps her arm. Ugh. That's why I said I feel like Aerial Powers over Dantas for this game all day. All day, all day. You need players who can play physical and can play fast. That's literally how the Valkyries play. And especially defensively as well. Like, you need defenders who can move. And Dantas just isn't that. Oh. That was a nice hustle. Hold on. I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit. Let me know if it bothers you guys. Kate Martin posting up Lexi. Oh. Now they've gone cold. Temmie gets a big rebound, though. Nice steal, Aerial Powers. Oh, she gets fouled. Is that going to be a clear path? I think that's going to be a clear path. Let's see.
Just trying to be active and tap away the basketball, but instead makes way too much contact with Powers right
Yeah, she goes across her body.
across her arm.
I don't know why she was complaining about that. She clearly fouled.
Those situations, you just want to take a step back if you can't get
Aerial Powers at the line.
try and maybe block her from behind, but do not make that contact.
She's been rebounding really well, Powers, with the Fever. He had a 9-rebound game earlier, 9.6 boards last time out. They're going to review this.
Oh, dear. You come on. For the fans, stop stopping the game, please. Do it for us. They're reviewing it. I don't know. Who's reviewing it? Nakasi? Are they calling it clear path? Like, what are they reviewing it for? A clear path? Or are they reviewing it for like just the foul at all?
Trying to make a defensive play on the ball, right?
Yeah, there's no defenders ahead of Carla Lake. She's trailing the play.
You guys, this is so annoying.
If it is a clear path foul, it would be 2 free throws in the basketball.
Do it for us.
That's why Stephanie White and the Fever coaching staff was trying to get the officials' attention, saying, look,
Okay, so Coach Steph White challenged it or Nakasi challenged it? I be ripping them. Thank you for the $2. I actually just farted. Congratulations to you. Most exciting thing in the past 5 minutes. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's still 6 minutes left in this quarter. This is crazy. Michael said, come for the basketball, stay for the Rachel complaints. I just want to see the basketball game. We've just been sitting here for so long. I just want to see a basketball game. And they just keep stopping us from the game. That's why I'm complaining, is because we know the referees take a million years to review something.
If you don't like the wave, you don't like WNBA basketball.
yeah, kind of like that.
Like, I'm not crazy, right? The reviews do not take this long in the NBA at all. Right?
To me, that looks like Aerial Powers ahead of Carla Lake.
Yeah. And I would just hope that they can make this decision a little quicker because this first half.
Exactly. Thank you, Mrs. Commentator Lady. She said, I hope that they can make the decision quicker. Don't we all?
Oh, you're right. Holiday. You know, when you work in sports, you really don't usually get any holidays.
Morgan and I have worked Thanksgiving, we've worked Christmas, we've worked
Oh my goodness. Rick said, time to open wine bottle number 2 of 2. Oh my gosh. Be careful, you guys. Who knows how long this game could go. We're going to break a record for longest WNBA game, and it's not even going to go into overtime.
still have more than 6 minutes to go this quarter.
All right, so what's the call? That's literally what I said when it happened. Clear path foul. Google Foodie is loading. Literally all of us.
So it is a clear path.
Seamus said, okay, good night. Sorry, Seamus.
Fair call.
Jeff said just came in and yikes. Yeah, Jeff, it's a whole lot of nothing so far. But also, the Golden State Valkyries are really putting on a 3-point clinic right now. Michaela said 4-hour game, literally. Rick said all the Fever players should paint under their eyes in support of Flexi. Yeah, instead of everyone wearing matching t-shirts, you know, the WNBA loves to wear matching t-shirts. Instead of doing that, they should do some face painting.
The Fever are doing a much better job just finding their energy, finding their rhythm, attacking the basket a little bit more. So if you're the Valkyries, go back to how you started this one. Just make sure that everyone's talking, everyone's on a string.
And can't throw this one in yet.
Oh my gosh, not again.
Kelly Broomfield.
Why was the ref blowing her whistle and stopping things?
Ready to go? The Fever have taken a serious
Okay, they're blitzing Kelsey Mitchell. There should be somebody open. Aerial Powers for 3. No one can make a 3 besides Lexi. Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Close. Temmie, big rebound. What are they shooting from 3? It's so... has to be 14% from 3. That's ridiculous. 14% is insane. Whoa. Whoa, everyone's on the ground. Go, Lex. Go, Aaliyah. Here we go. All right, Fever, what you got? Aaliyah Boston on Femi. Looks like she kind of tripped. She turns the ball over. What's happening? Late little floater down the middle. She doesn't hit. Aerial Powers with the rebound. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lexi for 3. That was a nice kick out. She can't hit. Holy smokes. Veronica Burton. Nice move, but she can't finish. Oh my gosh, you guys. Rad and a full. That was a crazy possession up and down. Oh dear. That last you know what I'm talking about. That last stop down really got everybody brick cold. Jeez. Valkyries shooting 90% from 3. Indiana Fever shooting 14% from 3. What happened now? What is the blonde lady doing? What is going on? Guys, this is impossible for the girls to play basketball. And I was literally saying at the beginning of this, I was like, this, if nothing else, this is going to be an exciting game. Both of the teams play fast, this and that. She was about to shoot the ball. Like, this isn't fair to the girls. This is actually, it's really hard to play when there's all this stoppage. Kelsey Mitchell on Veronica Burton. Aerial Powers on. Wow. That was a big move. Rupert, how many points does she have right now? Because I know she has 3 threes. Rupert with 11. Janelle Salon with 10. Aerial Powers that was a nice pass to Natasha Howard. Aerial Powers has been playing great for them. She really has, and she's been such a spark. Honestly, the Valkyries are trying to big body because they're switching, the Fever's switching everything. What did they call on that? I know they called a foul, but it was a nice little move. She passed it to her, almost undercut her, but it was a nice pass. Nice play. All right, 2 free throws for Odyssey Sims. It looks like she's going to make both of them. So 13-point game. This is probably a must-win game for both of these teams for their playoff seeding. Thomas said, love the Harry Carey glasses. Who is Harry Carey? I just got these. These are my new blue light glasses. They cover up even more of my face. Oof. Over top to Timmy. Oh, she should have just went up with that. She tried to kick for another three. They're being greedy with the threes. Okay, so they subbed out Timmy for... This is too much. This is too much. This is way too much. Like, they can't keep doing this. They can't keep doing this. They really can't. This is unplayable. This is not a football game where there's like a stop down every single time you have a thing, a play, a possession, whatever it's called. Like, this is not playable basketball. You can't do this. You can't do this to the girls. Like, people get hurt getting cold like this. You can't do this.
Well, that was 3 hours and 20 minutes. There was actually an intermission. So technically that one is longer, but with all these breaks, certainly this is feeling pretty long.
I'd much rather be in a basketball arena than a movie theater, so I am.
I mean, this is crazy, you guys. They can't keep doing this. The girls are freaking out, too. They're like, Natasha Howard just had the ball. She was, like, slamming it into the floor. I mean, is there a world? I mean, I don't know. This isn't just, yeah. BB said out of sync again. How are they deciding which clock is correct? I have no clue. Golden State said adrenaline wears off. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna... This isn't impossible. This game is gonna have an asterisk next to it. It's like the bubble championship. It's gonna have an asterisk next to it. How does one play with all these stops? And it's screwing both teams, literally. Can they just use one shot clock and put it at center court and, like, I don't know, you gotta look back or something? I don't know, someone else has got to call it out, something. Use one shot clock and get it right. Accelerator, thank you for the $2. If they delay again, let's discuss the Raiders. I don't know much about the Raiders besides they have like black and silver uniforms, I think, if they still do. Bree Turner, nice little move. Okay, so the Indiana Fever score straight out of that. 11-point game. They're going on a little run here. 3.5 minutes left in the quarter. Oh! I thought she got her leg taken out. Natasha Howard, full length of the court. Lexi for three. Oh, her shots have been going in and out. She hit two, but there's been a couple that have just been in and out. Oh my goodness. This is chaotic. This is chaotic. Shot clock down to 10. Who knows if it's down to 10? Veronica Burton going to the line.
Someone to do something, Veronica Burton will do it. Taking it strong to the basket. Valkyries have the lead. We're going to take a break.
Okay, so we're going to timeout. Another break. Ah! Ruben said, Rachel, you should put on a jersey again and go play for the Fever. This seems like absolute torture playing for the Fever at this point. Especially this game. Jeez. I would be throwing a fit. I can't even lie. I would absolutely be throwing a fit right now. At least out of the Fever going to pull out of this. Well, now it's only a 10-point game or an 11-point game. So they've come back from what was a 20-point lead that the Valkyries were up. So you never know. But yeah. Sorry, I don't know if you guys could hear that. Jessica said, can a journalist please ask Steph White why she doesn't play Timpson? I have no clue. I don't think it's been asked yet, though. I think you're right.
Did you know people are 90% more likely to eat breakfast when they're with their crew? And at Wendy's, you can all have 2 of your select faves for just $3. Everyone gets what they want. Yeah, I totally made up that stat. $3 breakfast? Gotta be Wendy's.
Autumn said, since the Sparks won, and if the Valkyries win, are we still the 8th seed? I think, well, right now the Fever are the 6th seed, and I think if they lose today, then they automatically go to the 8th seed. I think if they win today, I don't know. I don't even know. But I don't think the Sparks are going to, I think the Sparks' chances of making playoffs at this point are very slim. I don't think they're going to be in there. Ken said, considering the tough schedule for the Fever at the end of the season, do you think the Fever have a chance of making playoffs? I think that they have like a 90-something% chance at this point. I think they'd probably have to lose nearly every game to not make playoffs at this point. Which there's no way that happens. They play against, I mean, I guess never say never, but I don't think there's any way that happens. They have the Mercury, which is going to be a tough game, and the Mercury's going to want to win that one, of course, and it's at Phoenix again. And then they have the Sky game, which is at home. I feel like they have to sweep them, right? They've won by like 30 points every time. They have the Mystics. The Mystics are going to play hard, but again, they should be able to beat them. And then the Lynx, I don't know if the Lynx are going to play all their players in the last game of the season because they're already the 1 seed. John, thank you so much for the $20. I appreciate it. Thank you. Fever are going to shoot themselves right out of the playoffs. If the Fever can't fix their perimeter defense, it's going to be rough last couple of games. I really think, like, to that point, I think they're trying a new defensive scheme, and that's what I've noticed the past few games. And I think they're doing it to prepare for certain teams because their matchups, like, they don't match up well with certain teams. Like Atlanta, they don't match up well with. Valkyries, they don't match up well with. And so they're doing this kind of blitz. They're doing they're trapping, they're switching a lot. But when they start trapping and blitzing, there's somebody who's always off on the rotation. So I feel like that's where, even with the Valkyries, they're able to kick it out the way that they are. So if another team is hitting from 3, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to, it's going to be hard for them to win. But they've definitely changed up how they're playing defense. I don't hate what they're trying to do. I just don't think that they've perfected it yet. Again, I don't know, though. I'm not in the locker room, so I could be totally wrong about that, but that's what I've observed. Oh. Illegal screen on Bree Turner on the 1-3 that Kelsey Mitchell has made today. Oh my gosh. I mean, she did kind of blindside her. She just didn't, when you set a screen, you have to give them a step. You can't blindside them with the screen. You have to give them a chance to basically turn around. Okay, now Odyssey Sims is fouling. What's going on, ladies? What's going on, ladies? All these stoppages. Oh. Wait, what? What? Huh? Wait, what? What is this? Kelsey steals. Oh, they called a foul on Burton? Yeah, they called a take on... Called clear path on Burton? Is that the call? All right, Kelsey Mitchell at the line for 2. Woo, you guys, 2.5 minutes still left in the second quarter. We've been streaming for 100 minutes. And shout out to all of you guys who have powered through all of this. At halftime, I'm going to go get my ice pack. I'm going to go probably get a protein shake or something because I'm already tired. Also, my medication kind of makes you drowsy too. It says, beware of drowsiness. I'm like, okay, great. Not what I need. Oh. Charles to the basket. Pass up the court to Lexi is a good look. Natasha Howard. Oh my God, another elbow to the face. Oh, holy moly. That time it was Natasha Howard elbowing somebody in the face. Get the ladies the catcher's mask. Pull out the catcher's mask. Everyone gets a mask. Everyone gets a mask. Woo! That looks familiar. Oh my God. Ow. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Dang. I don't think she did it on purpose, but she definitely caught her. Oh.
Kevin, when players are just playing basketball, she is ripping through. She's not frustrated. Her intent is not to get.
Yeah, okay, commentator, but you don't know what you're talking about.
I think you call the foul.
Because a flagrant one doesn't have to have intention behind it, and that's kind of I hate when the commentators do that because you can literally look up the definition of a flagrant one. It doesn't matter if there's intent behind it. It doesn't matter if there's an intent to harm behind the foul. It can still be called a flagrant. So I'm not sure about this one as a flagrant. But you can't say she wasn't mad. It doesn't matter. If she elbows her hard enough, it doesn't matter if it's okay. They're just feeding you guys misinformation, by the way. So if you're listening to the broadcast right now, they're feeding you misinformation, okay? Because it doesn't matter. Yeah, it gets called a flagrant too a lot of the times when you have intention behind it. But don't listen to what they're saying because that's not the truth. And also the producer should inform them in their ear. Like, I get if you want the rules to change, if you think that no flagrant should ever be called if you didn't mean it. But like, I think to be fair, like, I wouldn't mind if this is called a flagrant. I wouldn't. Because it sets a precedence. Again, I don't think that Natasha Howard had any malicious intent, but it doesn't matter. You have to set the precedent that these ladies have to be more careful with their elbows. The thing that's happening, like, if that happens in an NBA game, it gets heated real quick. You know what I mean? You have to, like, the girls have to be less reckless with their elbows. You got to make sure you're not swinging towards anyone's face. I don't mind this being a flagrant one. It doesn't matter if there's intention behind it. And they called it a flagrant one, and I think that's fair. I think that's a good call. You can't smack someone in the face with an elbow. And she didn't do it on purpose. I don't think she did it on purpose. I don't think Kayla McBride meant to elbow Lexi Hall in the jaw the way that she did. But she recklessly threw her elbow, and it connected with Lexi's face. There's a lot of plays that are reckless that I don't think people are like, oh yeah, I'm out to kill this person. Like, I'm out to do some real harm. So anyway, I hope I'm talking louder than the commentary because they shouldn't be misinforming fans. I don't think that's right. All right, here we go. Nice defense, Odyssey Sims. All right, I'm going to turn it back up again. I just couldn't listen to the misinformation they were spreading. Kelsey Mitchell for 3. This is getting real sloppy, but I don't blame it for being sloppy. You've cut out any rhythm that the girls had. Veronica Burton's about to go off. She's about to go off. They can't let her get hot because she has momentum right now. Yeah, she's the highest plus minus for the Golden State Valkyries. She is a plus 15 on the floor. You guys. How many fouls does Salon have?
Exactly what she was going to do as soon as she felt a little bit
2 player fouls?
on her momentum going forward. She heads the
Okay, Lexi Hall's going to the line.
again. Hall going for this rebound, trying to get there. Salon trying to get there as well.
It's a little bit.
I mean, that was baby. Lexi definitely sold that one. She definitely sold that one because that was baby contact. that wasn't too hard of a push, you guys. I can't even lie. That was not much of a push. She sold it, but she got it. Fair enough. Fair enough, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. What am I saying? I can't even speak. Shea. Lexi pulled a Shea. There she goes with the charge. Oh, they called a block? Oh, come on. This game, there's so many starts and stops. Oh my gosh.
No, her feet moving a little bit too much there, but she
This commentary, I'm about to mute the game. I've given them enough of a chance. Oh dear, you guys.
even the crowd is like, what is happening? Don't worry. No clock malfunction. They're taking a look, challenging, see if Holt got
You guys, it's a challenge. The challenges take longer than them fixing the clock.
great point there. You see Holt.
I mean, I think that is more of a foul than Lexi getting pushed out of bounds. Like, I don't really think Lexi got pushed like that. I think she sold it. This one, she was out of control. She was out of control. Oh, dear. Whew. Brett said, why is she challenging it? Let's make it a 4-hour game. Oh, you guys, look who came to hang out with us. Your guys' favorite fat cat. But he's not fat. He's just fluffy.
Every time they do the
He's not fat. He's fluffy. But you guys love Sunny. Sunny's here to have a snack.
she is okay.
Poor Lexi. Oh, she has a bruise on her forehead, too. It's starting to get those weird colors. She has, like, tie-dye eyes now. It's, like, green and purple. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Sunny. You want to come say hi? Oh, he wants to scratch the chair. Sunny. It's almost halftime, you guys. Hang in there. Hang in there. I'm having a hard time hanging in there. What time is it? 10? 10 o'clock East Coast time? Oh, bye, Sunny. Oh, no, he left. He came and got some food and left. Aline said this commentator's pissing me off. I'm so annoyed. I'm about to mute it.
Right there, right around the corner. Basketball.
My jaw hurts so bad. I look like handsome Squidward. All right, so they called it a block. So they challenged just to make us wait longer. Thanks for nothing, Steph White.
Yeah, and like we keep mentioning, she is so tough.
Hopefully the second half is just, these are two good teams this could be like a really fun basketball game for all of us, you know, and it's just not. It's not, because they keep stopping the freaking game. All right, Burton hits her first free throw.
She had a year where she did not miss a free throw. Her rookie season, 32 of 32.
All right, there we go. What do we got, Fever? 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Charles said I geek out whenever Sunny walks into the stream. Everyone loves Sunny. He's definitely your guys' favorite. Odyssey Sims. Kelsey Mitchell for 3 from the corner. There she goes. There she goes, Kelsey. Kelsey Mitchell. The scoring is so strange for the Fever, too. Okay. 6 seconds left. Veronica Burton, 3. She air balls it, I believe. All right, that's half. Woo, we made it, you guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves a round of applause if you made it this far. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Have an extra glass of wine on me. Have an extra piece of pizza. Have a cookie. You guys made it through the first half. Unforeseen circumstances with all of the clock management, with all of the challenges, with all of the very weird fouls, with the commentary from hell. My ears are bleeding. My jaw's swollen. My ears are bleeding. That weird science guy said I'm literally falling asleep and it's halftime. Yeah, it makes me mad because I really like both of these teams. I was excited for this game. It would be a good game. But it's not a good game because they just keep stopping it. Chris said the power outage was not at the stadium. Okay, so now they're just lying. If that's for real. Yeah, anyway. Okay, I'm going to get my ice. Hold on. Can I put that in chat? If anybody new comes, make sure that you let them know.
I knew that I wasn't in good health. Then when
Going to get ice. BRB. Okay. I'll BRB. There's a 549 people. Hopefully all of you guys are here when I get back. Talk amongst yourselves. Be right back. Okay.
Grew up with a mom who can do things with them. With Mochi Health, I've lost 60 pounds, and they're giving me the tools to win. Check out joinmochi.com.
I think it's been the best decision because I gained a son that can't nobody touch. He's the best son ever. When I say that, I mean that.
Learn about adopting a teen at adoptuskids.org.
Welcome to Take 5 Oil Change.
Hey, how long will this take? I'm kind of in a rush.
Oh, just 10 minutes.
Get out! 10 minutes? Y'all are like...
Well-oiled machine.
I was gonna go there, but then it felt obvious. Take 5. The stay in your car 10-minute oil change. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
But with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Listen to your lungs. Learn more at savebythescan.org.
What I thought was a complete life was nowhere near complete. But it is now.
Learn about adopting a teen at adoptuskids.org.
The Chicago Sky select Haley Van Lith. And of course, we got to ban Chicago, paired up again with Angelia.
She has a winning mindset. She's got a toughness about her. There's no complacency there in terms of what her...
Yeah, let's go. Ah. Most of you are still here. Appreciate that. We got some ice. We got a... Ew, I don't like... we got a Koya. We got the 32 grams of protein Koya, which is not as good as the ones with less. We got my medicine. We are good to go. We are ready for the second half, you guys. Sunny was not interested in coming in here. He heard all of the stuff that's been going on with the game, and he said, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on this one. I'll be in if it gets more exciting. So Fabrice said, uh-oh, she's back. Be good. Were you guys talking about me while I was gone? Don't forget to like the stream if you guys are still here, by the way. I appreciate all of you hanging out with me on a Sunday evening, especially with all that's happening. I need to make more space on my desk, though. Sorry for the clanging. I'm also working on... Oh, Sunny's back. All right, maybe our good luck charm is back. Time to party. The people demand Sunny. Here he is. He's just off camera right now, but he's here. He's here. He's here. Frozen peas? I don't know if we have any frozen peas. I'm trying to open this. Okay. Thomas said, how is the game? I slipped into a coma 10 minutes ago. You haven't missed anything. There's some weird stuff going on, and everyone's blaming it on this phantom power outage that happened, supposedly. Dr. Jack Jekyll said, we want Sunny. Sunny, they want you. Oh my gosh. I wish I could. Hold on, maybe I can turn the camera to the floor. You guys can see him. Wait, I'm just gonna flip it for a second. Look at him. Look at him. That's how he's laying. Oh, he's just relaxing. David said, what happened to your ear, Rachel? My jaw is swollen and in pain because I need my wisdom teeth out, and it just flared up this weekend. I was talking to you guys about it on the live stream on Friday, that like my jaw and my tooth was hurting, and yeah, I had to go to the doctor today because like my whole face was swollen. But it's getting a little sore because this is the most I've talked all day. Twice a day. Okay. Nate said the real star of the night, literally. Jade said Sunny for president. I don't know. All of that power might go to Sunny's head. It's so funny. The weird science guy said, did they prescribe you antibiotics? Yeah, I have antibiotics, and then I have like pain and swelling medicine also. I should be fine, you guys. This is just kind of like day one. I mean, not I should be fine. I will be fine. This is just day one, so it's just kind of annoying. Jessica, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you, thank you. Laughing at me. Charles said, Sunny's got my vote. About time we give a kitty cat a chance. Steven said that dog needs to bring the magic. You're calling Sunny a dog. Mike said, Venom just mentioned you and said hello. Hi, Venom. He's in chat, or he mentioned it on his stream? I know of Venom because of you guys. That's all thanks to you guys. You were telling me about his videos. So I had to check him out. That's cool. I feel like there's a pretty cool community of WNBA creators, though. I haven't met anyone, but I've definitely like come across a bunch of different creators' videos. There needs to be like a meetup or something for all of us, or we all need to do like a simulcast. Can you collaborate on YouTube streams where like they would show up on both people's YouTube channel? Because that would be really fun if there was like a bunch of us all streaming at the same time. George said turn up your mic. You might have to turn up your volume because I have it as loud as it'll go. I can try to boost it down here. Let me see. Advanced audio properties. All right, I just bumped it. Did that help? I just bumped it quite a bit. Steve said, yes, Rosalina, Robin, and Venom are on a feed right now. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. BB said some WNBA creators are horrible. I have seen some videos, you guys. There are some videos that I can't even believe the types of titles that people use. And, like, the thumbnails that they use are just so insane and, like, not nice. I don't know how to say it. But like very clickbaity and clearly not the truth. Ariana said, did you hear Bria Hartley is out with a torn meniscus? I did hear that. And what I will say about that is, like, I know that a lot of people were really mad at her because she's the one who injured Sophie, but two things. Sophie said they're cool. It wasn't intentional. She wasn't trying to hurt her. I also said that before we even heard from Sophie about that. Secondly, I don't think it's good karma or nice or any whatever to wish injuries on people. Unless you're like a child abuser or a murderer, then yeah, I'm going to wish all of the things on you. But for basketball players, I did not think that was cool if people are like celebrating that someone gets hurt. But anyway. I did see that, and I saw a lot of people celebrating, which I didn't think was cool. Robert said, I've had my wisdom teeth pulled and I hated it. I'm actually really scared about it. I'm really scared about it. I can't even lie. I'm really scared. Steven said Ace bandage will hold the ice on both sides. It seems to only be this side at this point. The bad thing though also is like I'm getting all of, never mind. I'll just see you guys next week. Hopefully I can get this surgery and I'll be fine. My doctor said to drink a bunch of pineapple juice. That like really helps with swelling and like swelling and bruising and stuff. And she said her son got his wisdom teeth out and he drank a bunch of pineapple juice the week before and then he was fine. Oh, look at Sonny back there. He's going to sleep. Kamara said I had impacted wisdom tooth surgery 2 months ago. It was fine. You'll be okay. Thank you. I hope I'm fine. You guys just told me last time that I wasn't allowed to Uber that I wasn't allowed to Uber after surgery because Dre's overseas. Like I don't really have anyone to take me from surgery, but Joe said, when are you getting them pulled? Right after I finish my antibiotics, she said to try to get them out. So that's in like a week. So it could be as early as like a week from tomorrow. But I don't know for sure yet. I have to call the dentist on Tuesday and see. But she said kind of like right when you're done with the medicine, get them out. All removed at once. I think I'm getting 3. This one is... My dentist told me this one's so far in my jaw that if they take it out, I'd have to like, there's a chance it could kind of like break my jaw and I'd have to get my jaw reconstructed. So I'm not messing around with that. Like that, I'm not doing that. So probably just 3. Marnie said, can you have family come help? Probably. They're just in Ohio. My whole family's in Ohio. But anyway, you guys, enough about my teeth. I'm sure we'll talk about it next week. Hopefully if I get it done, if I'm able to, if I make it through. I don't think they'll let you home in an Uber after surgery. That's what I've heard. I think that's kind of lame though. I don't want to ask anyone. Golden State said it's such a relief when it's over, I promise. Thank you. Okay, well, if you guys think that I'm going to be fine in my wisdom teeth removal procedure, then please give this video a thumbs up. We are at halftime right now. Golden State Valkyries versus the Indiana Fever. The Valkyries are up 12. This has kind of been a wild first half because, yeah, it is now 10:30 Eastern time. The game was supposed to start 2 hours ago, but there have been so many clock issues. There have been reviews of plays. There have been all these things. I don't know how they can expect any of these ladies to be playing at the best of their ability. However, the Golden State Valkyries are truly putting on a masterclass in shooting three-pointers. They are shooting like the Curry brothers do. Okay, now they're back. The commentators are back. The commentators spreading misinformation about flagrant fouls are back. Give them a rule book, please. It's not that hard. These are the people that are informing the public. There's a lot of people watching this game. They need to know. Wispy said, you nor your husband has any friends where you live? Yes, there are people that would definitely do it for me. I just don't like bothering people with stuff like that. And I get embarrassed. So okay. Let me make sure I'm live. Let me make sure I'm up to date because I know that it feels like I'm behind. She Juicer said, in fear of a third quarter crash coming. I mean, the last game they actually did really well against the Sparks. Like, there wasn't a third quarter crash. They actually came out with a lot of energy. So I'm kind of hoping, like, since there was so much stoppages and things during the first half, then maybe it will be a better second half. So right now, Kelsey Mitchell's leading the Indiana Fever with 9 points. Ariel Powers with 5, Lexi Hull with 5, Odyssey Sims with 5. Oof. Odyssey Sims, Aaliyah Boston, both minus 14. Aaliyah Boston only has 2 points? I didn't even realize that. But it's like her and Temmie going up against one another. I guess Temmie only has 2 and Aaliyah Boston only has 2 also. Rupert is leading the Golden State Valkyries with 11 points. Janelle Salon with 10. Veronica Burton with 6. Charles with 7. Kate Martin with 6, which is 2 threes from her. And the Valkyries are shooting 83% from 3. At one point, they were shooting 90% from 3, which was crazy. But here we are getting back into it. I'm going to set this up. I'm going to sit back with my ice pack a little longer. I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit, even though these commentators have been really killing me. All right, so the Valkyries come out shooting poorly. Nearly an air ball. Oh, wow. Look at that, you guys. The shot clocks are working. Knock on wood. Yeah, I sure hope so because the replacement ones are gone, which literally means that they just didn't run tests before the game. You know what? That little power outage thing, lies. It might not be a lie, but that's not the reason. Vincent, thank you so much for the $10. You have a warrior look like Lexi. Yes, I'm having empathy pains for Lexi, who got elbowed across the chin. Wow, we don't get defensive 3 seconds called very often. But anyway, thank you. Yeah, me and Lexi are twinsies today. Lance is waving the rally wand saying Fever comeback win. Kelsey Mitchell at the line for 1. That's actually crazy. I don't know if I've seen all season a defensive 3 seconds called in the WNBA. Like, of all the things that they called, I think that's one that I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen that all season. Doesn't mean there hasn't been one, but it's not something that they regularly call. Odyssey Sims to Kelsey Mitchell for 3. She hits. So she starts off the quarter hot. What is going on with my screen? Okay, there we go. Oh. They've called a foul on Lexi. What happened? She get kneed? She got a little stinger? Oh, yeah. Veronica Burton to the basket. Travel? No? All right. Janelle Salon, little fadeaway jumper she can't hit. Natasha Howard going the full length of the court. What's she going to do? Dishes it back to Aaliyah Boston. Can we get Aaliyah Boston involved at all? No, maybe. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. They didn't call anything? They didn't call anything. They just called out of bounds. What? What? They didn't call anything. That was a bizarre call. 9, 8, 7, 6. Natasha Howard. Nice move. Nice little move. All right, you guys, we got an 8-point game. We got an 8-point game. I think it's the first single-digit lead that we've had in a while from the Golden State Valkyries. They've been up by double digits. The Fever coming out with some fire. Whoa. Don't foul again. Don't foul again. Oh. Crossed her up a little bit, but she didn't make the three. Kelsey Mitchell for three. She's feeling it. No, she can't hit. Natasha Howard tries to tip it back in. Dang it. She misses. Okay, this game is so chaotic. To Temi down low. She was pinned. Like, Kelsey Mitchell was pinned. She just got stuck. There's nothing she could do there. Back to Natasha Howard. Same move, same little, same exact move. If it works, do it again. 40-48. They're fighting. They're fighting back. Both these teams are fighting for, oh, another elbow to the chin. Payback for Natasha Howard's elbow to the chin. Ladies, control the elbows. Control the elbows, ladies. Aaliyah Boston trying to back down Timmy. Odyssey Sims for three. She can't hit. The Fever are shooting so poorly from three. I think Kelsey and Lexi, I think, both have two. Otherwise, I don't think anyone else has a three this game. Oh, she missed the easy layup. Veronica Burton misses an easy layup. Oh, come on, ladies. Off their shins. Come on, Aaliyah Boston. That was a bad turnover. That was a bad turnover. That's now points off turnovers for the Valkyries. That looked like a Sparks turnover. That looks like a just throw it up and hope my teammate gets it turnover. Fabrice, I'm loving the foam fingers. I'm loving the emojis. Steven said only Kelsey in double figures. Yeah, the scoring is really strange. There's no rhythm that the Fever have, which I don't necessarily blame. Like, I don't necessarily blame either team for being out of rhythm, because we saw what the referees with the shot clock, with the everything has been doing to them. But it's definitely kind of chaotic. Autumn said, honestly, I think we are trying to get AB more involved. She definitely needs to be. Late step back jumper. She can't hit. Lexi Hall, big rebound. Oh, look at her. Aaliyah Boston on late. She gets double teamed. Gets it to Natasha Howard. Throws it up there. Gets fouled. I'm going to set this down for a second. I don't know if that did much. Oh dear, it's leaking everywhere. My ice pack getting water everywhere. All right, Natasha Howard at the line. Joe said, can we get some pick and roll, please? It's just kind of hectic right now. I'm not really sure what they're running. Natasha Howard hits both. All right, 7-point game. Whoa. Late takes it to the basket. Can't make a layup. The Valkyries are better at shooting threes than they are at making layups. Kelsey Mitchell to the basket. Tough shot. Big rebound. Now the refs are letting them. It's ironic, right? Now the refs are letting them play more physical. The first half, they were literally calling everything. Maybe they got a talking to at halftime and was like, you know what? You guys need to let him play a little bit. Oh. Charles came through the lane. Also can't make a layup. Aaliyah Boston pinning Temi, but she gets the tip. They can't get it to her. 10th turnover for the Fever. This is nothing like last game, though, I have to say. Last game, there was like 25 turnovers from the Sparks. Whoa. Skip pass to Rupert, who's been hot all night. No fouls being called. Bodies are just dropping. Oh, Natasha Howard, what? Natasha Howard makes the tough shots and then misses that layup? Yeah, bodies literally are flying everywhere. They're letting them play. You guys, there's only 3 minutes left in the third quarter. This is the quickest quarter that we've ever experienced in the history of the WNBA. After the slowest first half that we've ever... They're not even calling that. They weren't even... You guys, the referees just like went to sleep. They're not calling anything. The girl had the ball and fell on her butt and they didn't even call travel. They didn't call a jump ball. They didn't call foul. They didn't call travel. They called nothing. I swear to you, they sat them down at halftime and was like, look, we're going to get fined. NBA TV is going to get fined if they go over the time limit. We're already over the time limit. Like, you got to let them play more. Just let them play. Let them do whatever. And the refs took that literally and are just like, yeah, we're just going to let them do whatever they want. This is actually crazy. Oh, dear. Team Magic said, let the bodies hit the floor. That's exactly what's happening right now. It's exactly what's happening. You know that's our motto over here. She Jukester said we could win this. Golden State Valkyries is really bad right now. They are. How many points have they scored so far in the third quarter? Yeah, the Valkyries have scored 11. Just kidding. The Fever have scored 11. The Valkyries have scored only 6 points so far in the third quarter, and there's 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Andrew said, what's the time limit? So basically, for networks, they have allotted, I don't know how, it's probably like 2 hours for WNBA games. They have like 2 hours, and you get a little bit of a grace period. And I learned this when I was doing sideline reporting, but you get like a bit of a grace period on how long after until you start having to like pay fees, basically, because there's something else that's scheduled after the game. So you have like a certain amount of time, and then I don't know if it's after like 9 minutes or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but yeah. So it's probably like 2 hours, but this game is going to go well over 2 hours. Because, yeah, we've already been streaming for 2 hours. We're normally only on the live streams for like a little over 2 hours. Wilson said, and there's intermission again. Yeah, and the TV networks also have like certain commercial times that they have to hit. Like they have to hit, because that's how the networks make money, is from the commercials. So they have to hit certain things. They have to hit certain reads. That's why I was saying, like, the commentators, when they had nothing to talk about before the game, they were just reading all of their ad promos. Mr. Rob said no one wants to be in Oakland after dark. Carla said Hakuna Matata. Chris said the refs are ready to go home. Yeah, maybe the refs don't get overtime. Maybe they're like, you know what? Whatever. 541 likes so far. If you guys are in here right now, please don't forget to like this stream. That very much helps me and encourages me to keep doing these for you guys. But honestly, I have fun too. I have fun just hanging out with you guys. Because when games are kind of wild like this, what else would I be doing? Yelling at the wall? Tweeting about it? This is way more fun. Caitlin's so bored. She's like, damn it. I had a dinner planned. You guys are messing up my dinner plans after this. All my college teammates are in town. Whoa. Kate Martin launches. Shot clock violation. Shot clock violation because they have a shot clock. All right, here we go. What do we got? Bree Turner's in. Ariel Powers is in. Odyssey Sims is in. Shea Petty's not getting many minutes. I have a feeling that Shea Petty might get cut. She had a couple big games for them, but I have a feeling she's going to get cut because Ariel Powers... There's Natasha Howard's travel a game. There's her one travel a game. She just clocked it. 2:48 left in the third. You guys know what happens. Once a game. Oh. All right, here we go. Mike, thank you. Best personality on YouTube. I appreciate that. Thank you. I feel a little delirious tonight. I was going to take my medicine, but I don't know if YouTube's going to flag my stream for that. Okay. Ariel Powers, Janelle Salone. That was a nice little turnaround jumper, but she can't hit. Ariel Powers, big rebound. Be careful with the dribble. Bree Turner to Kelsey Mitchell. I'm not so sure about this little thing. Maybe don't. Another defensive 3 seconds. These refs are baffling. Bodies hitting the floor. Elbows being swung. Travels. Double dribbles. But no, we're not going to call any of those. We're going to call a defensive 3 seconds for the second time tonight. Literally, bodies have been flying around the floor. People have been traveling. And they call defensive 3 seconds. This is the most I've ever seen defensive 3 seconds called in the W. I guess the Valkyries have something new to work on in practice. Not sitting in the paint on defense. Oh, Howard. Another travel. Come on, Natasha Howard. It's all right. It's all right. Shake it off. Shake it off. I'm not going to get too mad. I'll give you 2 tonight just because of the shot clocks and things. I'll give you a free 2 travels. 2 free spaces on your bingo card. That's all you got. No more travels for the night. Now Shea Petty's in, right when I said something. Late all the way to the basket. And 1 on Kelsey Mitchell. Eric said Natasha Howard really plays for the other team. No, no, no. She just got flustered. I mean, she's had a couple great plays tonight. She just got flustered. She does have a traveling issue, though. She does, and she travels more than they even call it. She shuffles her feet quite a bit. But that's the same with, if you watch Janelle Salon too, watch her first step. She travels quite a bit also, but they don't call it. So Shea Petty's in. Kelsey Mitchell's in. Now they're running a blitz to her. Natasha Howard in the paint. See, there she goes. She made up for it. A little turnaround, little floater. Aerial Powers is in. Whoa. Oh, nice hands. Whoa. So Amir scored on, I think that was Petty. Oh dear. Give her a break. Give her a break, you guys. Give her a break. You're out of free spaces, Natasha Howard. I'm sorry. Give her a break. There's something, it's mental now. It's mental now. Just sit her for a sec. It's fine. But you're out of traveling free spaces, okay? For the evening. Yeah, that's exactly, yeah. Just reset your mind. Reset your mind. Too many in a row, okay? Too many. Whoa. Leah Boston steal. Kelsey Mitchell. She gonna take it the full length. She's gonna pull up for three. No, she can't hit. Same team. Okay. Aerial Powers to the basket. She makes it. Nice little drive. 7-point game. Whoa. See, that was a travel. You see Janelle Salone? You see? She travels a lot too. I just called it. They missed the first travel, but they got the second one. She travels a lot on her first step. But they haven't been calling it. And she traveled on her gather. Watch it next time, you guys. Great player. Travels a lot. Whoa. Aerial Powers, step back three. Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah, look for your own shot. Look for your own shot, Aaliyah Boston. They got to get her going. And that was another travel that they didn't call. But all right, cool. 7-point game. One more quarter left, you guys. Mustang said refs are paid off, but by who? I have no clue. The refs are paid off by the WNBA owners because they're trying to get more leverage in CBA negotiations. They're like, make this game as ugly as you can possibly make it. Make people turn off their television. Make them think that there's something nefarious going on in the league, and that is why they can't get the clocks working properly. That's who they're paid off by. Oh my gosh. I feel delirious. This is just... What a game. Okay, but 1 quarter left. It's a very low scoring game. But we're going to ride it out. We're going to finish it here. Fever scored 16 points in the third quarter, but that's more than they scored in the first. They outscored the Valkyries by 5 points this quarter. We have a 7-point game. It's still anyone's game. By far, it's anyone's game. Angelfish said, I'm back, had a power outage. Are you gaslighting us right now, Angelfish? I'm not sure that you also had a power outage. I should have had a power outage today. I shouldn't even be here right now. We had a gnarly storm. I had all these flash flood warnings popping up on all my devices. But look at where I'm here. My house held up. And you're telling me Chase Center can't hold up? Thunderhawk says they need to bench Howard. Yeah, she had like a mental lapse of sorts. She needs a second. However, she's a bit more effective this game than Aaliyah Boston. And I don't know if it's because Aaliyah Boston's not getting the ball. But she's having a hard time with Timmy. Like, she's not, and Timmy isn't necessarily scoring or doing anything crazy on offense. But Aaliyah Boston's having a tough time with her. And Aaliyah Boston is now like getting the ball in the post, and she's not even looking for a shot. She's kind of turning around and trying to kick it out to somebody. Cindy, I love the emojis. I want to spam you guys with emojis also. Pat Gray said, what is more painful, your tooth or this game? Can't even lie. My tooth this morning was took the cake. As painful as this is. But right now the game. Although I have faith in this fourth quarter. I think the Fever are going to keep fighting. This is a big game. This is a big game. Every game from here on out, I do think that the Fever, they're going to make playoffs. I can say that with full conviction because I don't think they're going to lose every single game. But these games matter to where they're seated. These games really matter to where they're seated, and they also matter for the Valkyries because the Valkyries will probably make playoffs at this point. Also, you have to give it up for the Valkyries for being as good as they are this season. This is a literal expansion team that people thought were going to be dead last. And no, Dallas is dead last. Dallas is so bad. I was wanting to live stream some Paige Becker's games this season. And then I just saw how god awful that team is. I said, you know what? I can't get through it. I'm sorry to everyone. The poor Wings, Sky, Sun, just disaster classes across the board. Aerial powers for 3. No. Whoa. Thought that was a foul. Wasn't foul. Okay. Carla Lay. Oh, she's cooking everyone. Whoa. Whee! To the crowd. Somebody said, I thought the Sky were dead last. No, the Wings are dead last. It's the Wings, you guys. It's the Wings. All right, here we go. Shea Petty, Bree Turner on the court. Odyssey Sims, Aaliyah Boston, and Aerial Powers. Okay, what do we got? Whoa, 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 whoa. Making me nervous, guys. You're making me nervous. Shot clock violation. Making me nervous, ladies. The shot clock's working now. You got to check it out. You got to look at it. Amy said no score and how long? I have no clue. I don't know. At least a minute because the start of the fourth quarter. At least a minute. Mustang said Lexi, put her in. Yeah, why isn't Lexi playing? Do we know? She's sat a long time. What is going on? Wait, what happened? Can we replay it? Ow. Oh, they called a foul on Timmy. Put KK in. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you sat her the whole game, though. I don't know. I just feel like it's so hard to expect people who have been sitting the whole game to come in and truly make a difference when they've been sitting the literal entire game. Maybe I just don't know what that's like, but I just feel like that'd be really hard. Kate Martin, nice little drive, nice dish. Nice defense, Bree Turner. Gotta get the rebound. Don't give her a second chance. Holy smokes. Good rebound. Aerial Powers up the court. What's going on? What do we got? Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah, look for your shot at least. At least for a second, look for your shot. Oh, she traveled really bad. She traveled really bad. They didn't call it. Nice rebound, Bree Turner. Kick out. Oh, that was no offense. I want the Fever to win, but that was a horrible call. That was a horrible call because Odyssey Sims was so out of control. Can I see the replay? Maybe she got tripped. That was a bad call. She dipped her shoulder and pushed off with her left arm. That's a bad call. Oh well. Oh well, fever ball. Aerial Powers. Oh, it was a nice move. Can she get the finish? There we go. Nice finish. How many does she have tonight? She's got 9 on the night. 9 points, 4 rebounds. She's actually has one of the highest plus minus. She's at a 0. The highest plus minus is Dantas with a +2, but Dantas hasn't played. She played 2 minutes, so it doesn't count. Okay, Lexi's back in. Lexi's back in. Bodies hitting the floor once again. I wish I had like a soundboard, because I would put that song on a soundboard, and when stuff like that would happen, I'd hit it. It would say, let the bodies hit the floor, and then I'd stop it again like a DJ. I feel like I need a soundboard for our live streams. Kate Martin for 3. She hit. Oh. Kate Martin and 1. Caitlin Chen is having the time of her life on the bench. And I kind of love that for her. I can't even lie. Are they reviewing it? They're reviewing the N1. Oh, landing space. Honestly, that didn't look like it. Let's see from this angle. And I'm a huge... yeah. No, that's landing space. Yeah, it is. I'm very strict about landing space. Very, very strict on landing space. I think that's something, like, you just can get so injured. You can get so injured. You have to be so careful. And Kate had to adjust the way that she was landing because of Aerial Power's foot. It's landing space. That's one I'm going to be tough on both ends. And you guys, if you're in these live streams, then you've heard me. Like, I err on the side of caution when it comes to landing space fouls. You got to be so careful. And Kate didn't like kick out her leg or anything either. She didn't create that herself. She literally went straight up and down. Wow, did they review it this quickly? Let's go, refs. Let's go, referees. You see, this is all they need. They need a pep talk at halftime saying, you got to keep the game moving, got to keep the game moving. Look at how fast they reviewed this. They're about to give an official answer. Yep, upgraded to landing space. And I agree. I agree wholeheartedly on that one. The Weird Science guy said fastest review ever. That was literally the fastest review ever. I guarantee you they told them. They told them that you gotta call that. Fabrice said, yep, it is. Gotta always call that. Oof. See, because Kate could have broke her ankle if she landed on that in a weird way. All right, you guys, 4-point possession for the Valkyries. 59-50. And they get the ball back. Yeah, that's big. If they score here, that's going to be a problem. That Timmy on Aaliyah Boston. See, they're doing this trapping. Watch, they're doing the trapping. Someone's left open. Every time. They're not good enough yet to trap screens. The Fever, they're trying this new defense. They're not good enough yet. They are maybe good enough to do this against the Sky, the Wings, or the Connecticut Sun. They're not good enough to do it against decent teams. They're just not. And I understand why they're trying to do it. I think they're trying to get it perfected for playoffs. There's always somebody open. Sorry, I told you guys about this from the beginning of the game. Like, they're trying something new on defense. It's not working yet. That's why they're getting open threes. That's why you guys know what I'm saying. Just hate being right all the time. I'm just kidding. But on this specific thing, I'm right, okay? Repair for 3. She's gone cold. Lexi, nice hustle. Get Lexi some knee pads also. Odyssey Sims to the basket. Oh dear, they're letting them play. They're not calling anything. They're just letting them play. They're letting them play. Nice steal. Odyssey Sims. This game is getting really sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Odyssey Sims at the elbow. Aerial Powers. Look for your shot. Look for your shot when you catch it. Not that. Look for your shot when you catch it. All right. Okay, what's going on? Wide open. Like a bull, whatever. Here you go. What's it like? What is it? Andale. So I say like, woo. Just open the floodgates straight to the basket. This isn't looking so good, guys. 5 minutes left, 13. They're down 13. They still have time to come back. They still absolutely 1,000% have time to come back, but they have to make some defensive stops. And they have to not turn the ball over, and they have to make some defensive stops. Wilson said the vets are too slow for these kids. Yeah. The Valkyries are tough. They're tough because they play fast, and it's not like, I don't know, sometimes it's easier if there's just a couple players on the team and you're like, okay, if we just shut down these couple players, then we should be fine. This isn't the team. Like, they have so many just all around good players, and they play really well as a team. And I like their offensive rotations. You saw how they were hitting in the first half. They've gone cold since then. I don't even know if they've made a 3-pointer in the second half, but yeah, they're 10 for 17 now from 3. I think they made 1 3 in the yeah, that 1 3 was Kate Martin's. That's the only 3 they've made in the second half. But they're cutting, they're kicking out. Joe said, is it me or do I hear the fat lady singing? Oh no. Thunderhawk said this game is hard to watch. Angelfish said, I don't like this box of chocolates. Ah. Fabrice said, where's Timpson and Dantas? I need an explanation for this. Yeah, Matador. I think Dantas is too slow to play in this particular game. Timpson, I don't think she is, but Timpson hasn't been in the rotation, so I think it's hard. I think the explanation for Timpson this game is like, this is a must-win game, and Timpson hasn't been in the rotation. It's very hard to throw a rookie who hasn't been in the rotation at all into a game where they have to win and just expect her to play well. So I think actually putting her in this game would probably be setting her up for failure. Because she's just been out of the rotation for so long. Dennis said they have to take better shots for sure. Leo Rio said Uiana might be Uiana. You guys, I'm so excited. I'm getting a phone case that says Uiana on the back. I can't wait to show you guys when it comes. Charles said Late is a rookie. Yes, I believe so. Yeah. Let me check really quick though before I start making things up. Yeah, she's a rookie. Yep. Edwin said it's over. He's crying. No. Mr. Rob said no playoffs, no CC return. No. You guys. I think they're going to make playoffs. They're going to make playoffs. Don't stress about that. They'll make playoffs. They would have to really do something crazy. Like, it would be crazy if they came this far just to not make playoffs, because they're in a fantastic spot to make playoffs. So the Sparks would have to go crazy, and yeah, no. It's just about the seed at this point. Late kick. Rupair, another 3. Yeah, I think that's Uiana. That's Uiana from the Golden State Valkyries to the Fever. If only they knew the chant, they could do it. The whole stadium could be like, Uiana. Hey, Aerial Powers comes back with a 3. She's been playing great for them. She's really been playing great. She has 12 points on the night. Enigma said Lexi Hall's been putting in effort when she plays. She definitely has. She gets stuck in the corner. She gets stuck in the corner just waiting for the ball, though. And I mean, this also happens a lot in the NBA. Like, you'll hear players talk about it when there's certain offenses where a player just kind of gets stuck in the corner and then you're just out of the offensive rotation. And I feel like that happens to Lexi, and it's honestly not the best thing for her rhythm. But you'll watch, like, Kelsey. Oh, look, now she's in the corner. Now she hits a three. I'm speaking things into existence, you guys. Corner three. But if you get stuck there and you're not touching the ball, it's very hard to get in rhythm. Very, very hard. Right, you guys, 10-point game. Still anyone's game. Veronica Burton takes it to the basket, though. She's tough. She's tough. She's tough. Natasha Howard going to the line. She got her mind straight. She's like, okay, no more travels. I got this. Finish out strong. Got this. Got this. Aaliyah Boston, though. 4 points, 6 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 assists. But I don't know how she's just out of the offense unless it really is like Temi's defense and just the size, like the length that Temi has. But how are they not able to get Aaliyah Boston the ball? Like, how are they not able to get the switch, like get them to switch onto her and then get her the ball? Anyway. Yi Tang said, I just come here to say that the Fever, as it is now a joke. Oh, no. No. This game in itself, though. Oh, dear, these women. What are they wearing on their heads in the stands? What were those? They looked like, oh, dear. They're not calling a foul there. Okay. Rupert hits another 3. Okay, of all the people, you got to guard her. 21 points for Rupert is new career high for her. Of all the people, you got to guard her. I think that's wraps, you guys. I think they might be toast. Oh. Ariel Powers fouls Veronica Burton.
And Veronica Burton with 8 points, but 12 assists. She's getting to the basket.
12 assists from Veronica Burton. Veronica Burton, 8 points, plus 14. Yeah, she's the highest plus minus for the Valkyries. No, just kidding. Rupert's the highest plus minus with a plus 16. Veronica Burton at plus 14. 12 assists, 8 points. Rupert's 21 points. 5 threes. Crazy. Plus 16 on the floor. She's 8 for 11 from the field. 5 for 8 from 3. Played nearly 30 minutes. Janelle Salon, 10 points. Kate Martin, 10 points. Plus 8 on the floor. Late only has 5 points, but she's a plus 9 on the floor. 2 rebounds. Crazy Late doesn't have any assists, though. And then for the Fever, we have Kelsey Mitchell with 14, Natasha Howard with 13, Ariel Powers with 12, Lexi with 8, 2 threes. How many threes have they even made? 6 for 30 from 3. 6 for 30 from 3. The Fever. That's 20% shooting. That's the difference right there. 6 for 30 from 3. And the Valkyries 12 for 19. They've only shot 19 threes. They've made 12 of them. The Fever shot 30 threes. They shot 30 threes. Field goal, 19 for 61. 30% from the field. Golden State Valkyries, 50% from the field. There's the differences right there. That's crazy. Abel said, I will blame this loss to the technical errors. We can do that too. I mean, that definitely had something to do with everyone's rhythm. However, if the other team is shooting complete lights out like that and you're not, then it's like you guys kind of both had the same. Basically, the tech errors just made it so both teams were out of rhythm. Like, they basically messed up the game for the fans. Both teams had to play through all of those stoppages. So, I don't know. RC Moon said, if we lose the rest of the year, it would be perfect so we can miss the playoffs. I feel like they're really trying so hard to get Caitlyn back. Like, they're trying so hard. However, everything that I'm seeing with Caitlyn doing, like, pregame warm-ups and things, I don't, like, it doesn't make me, like, sorry, I'm just watching all of the dancing happening. It doesn't make me believe that she's doing much better, because everything is very slow. Like, I haven't seen her do anything quickly, and also her jump shots, she's not jumping. She's not, like, using her full leg to jump yet either. So everybody's like, oh, like, people were saying that Caitlyn would be back for this game. I was like, no, there's no chance. Okay, Natasha Howard with a steal. 2 minutes left. Oh, then Lexi turns it over. Okay, well, there goes that momentum. Yeah, there was really, like, a ton of people saying that Caitlyn might play today, though, because she was doing pregame shoot-around. Oh! Sorry, I just screamed really loud. I just screamed my own ear. Oh, my God. But what was that? What was that? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Yo, if this was the NBA, that highlight would be everywhere. Natasha Howard dropped. Natasha Howard was on the ground. That would be everywhere. That would be everywhere. Oh my gosh. She misses the free throw. Dang. That was a crazy play. I'm sorry. I was not expecting that. I'm sorry. I just screamed in everyone's ear. I just ruptured my other eardrum. The only side of my face that is holding up right now. Brett said if Natalie does not win Coach of the Year, it's totally unfair even having these awards. I agree. I totally think she should win Coach of the Year. She's done. Watch them. They'll probably give it to Cheryl Reeve, but I don't think Cheryl Reeve deserves it. Look at the team. The Golden State Valkyries are an expansion team. The Golden State Valkyries, to get the team that they have, they had the draft, and then they had the expansion draft. And the expansion draft is basically every single team giving up players that they don't necessarily want on their team. Those are the players that the Valkyries got, was a bunch of players that other teams didn't want. And they took this team to the playoffs. An expansion team to the playoffs, selling out every single arena. 1,000% Natalie Nakase needs Coach of the Year. I hope she gets it too. Everyone was doubting her too. They're like, oh, what are all these international players? Also, by the way, she has international players on reserve that haven't even come over yet. Temi Fig-Benley takes it. She has players that haven't even stepped on the court that are straight ballers. And she'll have them for the next however many years. Ariel Powers is trying to get it done, trying to get these threes. You got to shoot that. Whoa. And one, or take the and one. Fair enough. And one, Ariel Powers. Yeah, Dr. Jack Jekyll say Eustace. Eustace. I'm so excited for her. I hope she lives up to all the hype that I'm setting for her. I'm hyping her up so much. I hope she lives up to it. She will, though. But huge fan. I think she's going to be so great. I love her game. I love her game so much. Whoa. Rupert just threw it up. All right, 30 seconds left. This is a ooey and ah. Aerial Power's like, fine, I'm just going to get my points really quick. So let me just get my points really quick. Trice said Stay will be fun to watch next season. That was a big win. That was a big win, and it was a must win for both teams. And the Valkyries, I mean, really, they won by 12 points, and that's kind of what they started the game with. Even through all of the breaks, the whatever, there's a lot of adversity, but both teams, it wasn't like it was one-sided. And one of you guys commented, you were like, the refs are paid off, but by who? It's like, I don't know. They weren't paid off by either team specifically because it was kind of crazy across the board. There wasn't egregious calls either way. There was very weird calls, but there wasn't egregious referee calls either way. I thought they called the flagrants fair. They got the elbow to the face. They got the landing space foul. Like, I think everything was fair. It just sucked for fans. But hey, here we are. We've been here since we've been here 3 hours. We've been here 3 hours. Prodigal said it was over in the first quarter. This is basically like, it's basically how it started. Wilson said, where did you get that ooey and ah? When Dre was playing for the Philippines, I learned it from the fans there, and I just think it's great, and I love it, so I say it all the time. So, Phil said, thanks, Rachel, for the live stream. You get an MVP for toughing out your wisdom teeth pain. Thank you. I look like Golden State. Good night, chat. Thanks for hanging out, per usual. I look like handsome Squidward with my jawline right now. Do you see how? Can you see the compared to this side? It's actually gone down a little bit, but it's still pretty bad. Andrew said, thanks for hosting. Thank you for showing up. Brett said, Fever still not 100% sure playoff team. Los Angeles could catch them. You know what? Why don't we play that game really quick? Why don't we look at the Sparks schedule really quick? Because I'm a little curious. Oh, they're interviewing Rupert. I don't know. I'm a fan of the Valkyries. I think it's really cool what they've done with the organization. So the Sparks have the Storm, Dream, Wings, Mercury, Aces. I don't think so. The Sparks have to go crazy in that last stretch of games. Storm, Dream, that's tough. Then you have Wings, Mercury, Aces. I don't know. I'm still gonna go with my guns, and I think the Fever's in. They would have to have a complete meltdown, and the Sparks would have to go off to make playoffs over them. I think right now it's a race for 6, 7, 8. But this sends the Fever to 8th. If my equations are correct. This sends the Fever to 8. And yeah. Then you have the Storm and the Valkyries ahead of them. But we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. I don't know much besides that. Seamus, thanks for courtside, Rachel. Thank you. Team Magic said, but what if Atlanta rests their starters the last couple games? I don't know. That's still with like 5 games left they'll be playing. I don't think they would do that. They have to keep them in rhythm. But with that, you guys, to all my Courtside Club members, appreciate you guys hanging out. I know someone was a little chaotic. We've been on here for a really long time. It's a Sunday evening. Enjoy your holiday tomorrow. Get outside and barbecue, hang out with the family, whatever you guys have planned. I'm going to hope that I don't wake up with a swollen face tomorrow. That's my only goal for the weekend. Otherwise, I will have a video for you guys likely Tuesday. I think Tuesday's the goal. But before you go, please drop a like on your way out and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Click that notification bell. That's the only way that you know that I will be live. And for me and Sunny, I don't know where my other 2 cats are, but Sunny's here sleeping because he was kind of bored during the game. But I will see you guys soon. I'll see you guys in like a couple days. Hopefully I look normal again. But thank you. I'll see you later.